What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Triangl. This is your boy D.
And it's your girl CJ. And Brandi is not here. I'm sorry.
She ain't here. She ain't here.
Sorry, but not
sorry. She ain't shit neither, man. You ain't shit.
Actually, what happened was our regular recording day was my child's birthday, so I took the day off, and then it kind of got wonky because then D was like, "I'm on vacation," and Brandi is on a date.
She getting her toes curled tonight.
Oh, broke back. Broke.
Back. All broke.
Nah, she ain't like
that. We're going
to
see how well she walks next episode. We're going to ask her to...
As a matter of fact, I'm going to call her later. Be like, bitch, you home? Oh, you're not home? Because at 1 a.m., if you're not home, then
Getting your toes curled. Automatic. Automatic toe curling session.
Wow. So anyway, October for us is our Spooksville Blocktober Spooktacular month, where we talk about scary shit every week. This week we're keeping it lighthearted. I think we're going to talk about 2-sentence horror stories. Have you ever seen those?
I have not.
They have it on Reddit, and there's actual episodes and stuff from another distributor, but people have collected all these 2-sentences horror stories, and I love them because they're short, but they're just enough to scare you.
How in 2 sentences?
So we're about to get into it, but first we're going to talk about my costume because nobody else dressed up today. Mine's a little bit of a dress up. I may have cheated a little bit, but I'm the Dark Angel today. So, and D is just a super gay guy today.
In California.
No, like I was saying earlier, I love the Th3 print button downs on dudes like that. I don't know what it is. It works. It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
It hurts, but it works. Because of life.
Gatorade bottles.
Blah.
No, not pop.
Blah. You gotta get it from this angle. Like, blah. Blah.
It's gross. No, put that bottle down. Put the bottle down, sir. Anyway, so if you are not familiar with Lovecraft Country, it's a new show on Netflix, I believe. It's like FUBU. It's for us by us, I feel like. For the POC, there's a lot of POC cast. It's almost all black, I think, right? So yeah. It's pretty dope that it's like spooky sci-fi, all of that horror put in together, because I mean, growing up, I never got to see myself imitated in that aspect because I'm into all of that shit, but nobody ever looked like me. So this is like exciting. I cannot wait to like binge it all. But so this past week, Topsy and Bobsy, the characters that were in episode 8, I believe, have been like buzzing all over the news and media and like social and stuff. So I wanted to talk about it a little bit. The fucking characters they made is creepy. It almost reminded me of the Japanese Kuchisake Onna. Have you heard of that? Mm-hmm. The woman with the mouth cut all the way. It's kind of like Joker. No, it's the one with the mouth cut all the way to her ear, and it's like she can eat your whole.
Oh yeah, and she can open up like the Oral-B man.
Yeah, not the Oral-B man. Yeah, just like that. Basically. It was just very interesting to see like them take a character like Topsy and Bobsy and put it in there. But apparently this whole entire season of it, they've been adding in Black history and stuff like that into the storyline. Sorry, my child has just come to say goodnight. Good night. Goodbye. Good night. I'm just throwing kisses. Go to bed, child. Oh my god, I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, you should look it up. Google Topsy and Bobsy from Lovecraft Country. Topsy is actually a black character, an inhuman black character that was made by white people back in the day. It's from like the 1840s. And it went along with the 1840s minstrel song called Stop That Knocking. And they had like mashup dances and stuff to go with it. And the other thing I still think is connected is the Topsy-Turvy doll. And if you don't know what that is, this is this doll like slaves or black children had, where one side is a black baby doll. And then you flip it over when your master or somebody who's white and like over you comes in, and it becomes a white child doll. Which is crazy. Like, can you imagine having a doll that looks like you, but you're not allowed to play with it in front of white folks. So you have to turn it into a white baby doll so that you won't get in trouble. Like, what would that do to your mental health? Like, that's
That is fucking
that's the
crazy.
part that, like, really, I think that needs to be explored by people now, because, like, everybody's like, oh, well, not everybody, but the people who are like, oh, get over it, blah, blah, blah. We can't get over it because it's instilled in our fucking DNA with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a topsy-turvy doll that was sold at Sears in the 1950s, Topsy and Eva, is originated from that fucking black doll. Like, 1950s. It was not that long ago. How many of you people know somebody who was born in the 1950s or later? Because that means that person is like 70. That's your grandpappy. Some people's parents by now. You know what I'm saying? But Sears was selling that shit. Like, or if you even just look up black dolls or black toys from the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, the fucking Pickaninny characters and Topsy characters that are all in it is like crazy.
I lived in Florida, North Florida. Well, I moved there when I was like 10. So this had to be this was in the 90s, like mid 90s. My neighborhood, like every other house, had these little black figurines, like little black people with fishing rods and real rosy cheeks on their front porch in my neighborhood. I was like, what the fuck is this shit about? Then I went to school and they're like, oh yeah, go sell candy from door to door for a fundraiser. I'm not going door to door to these fuckers' houses.
Oh, hell no. Are you fucking kidding me? No.
Oh, like, yeah, that was some crazy shit.
You know what always is like a weird thing to me is when because I love going to antique shops, okay? I'm like an old white lady inside. Like, but they have really cool shit. Like, I bought this really cool, like, cheese tray thing that has, like, a bell, like, cover on where the cheese ball would be. I have to bring it out one day and show y'all. But, like, all these crazy stuff at my local place. But there's always that section that has, like, the Pickaninny or, like, old school Aunt Jemima-looking stuff. With the big, just the amount of it that's available at the antique store tells me that all these things were not made that long ago because it's lasted. You know what I'm saying?
So much of it. Like
tin cans, like bowls, like figurines. Like some of it is so creepy to me because I'm like, they really thought this way of Black people because of the way it's portrayed is like, I don't understand it. It really is like inhumane. And like, if you were
people wanted figurines, it's what
right,
like little figurines and shit to put around your house. You want to decorate your house with this shit. That's what had me fucked up. Like,
well, it's like when I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday, looking for because I had to go get stuff for my orders and stuff. And Hobby Lobby kills me because they are owned by like crazy white folks. I just go there because I could get shit for cheap sometimes with my coupons. But, like, that's the only place that never has anything brown sold. As in, like, if you go to Target, you can buy a black Santa, a brown Santa, and a white Santa, right? Or even Michael's, you can get, like, some, like, brown or black wrapping paper. I've been to, like, Joann's, and I got this little schedule book with, like, a Black Girl Magic stuff on it and things like that. They're inclusive a little bit more. Hobby Lobby fucking refuses. I swear to God, they fucking refuse. So, like, yesterday, I was talking to one of the girls there. I was like, oh, y'all didn't bring in too much Halloween this year. I guess they skipped over that holiday. I was a little pissed off because usually I can find a couple of things, right? But even with Halloween, they don't do, like, skulls and shit. It's all, like, cutesy, like, whatever.
Pumpkins. Not even jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah, so they did, like, Halloween, like, their fall fun fling situation, right?
Right.
I'm walking by the four-way at one of the aisles, and I have to turn around and look back. These motherfuckers are still selling pilgrims and Indians in sets. Like, I'm just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. But that means somebody's fucking buying them still.
Somebody's buying that shit. It's all about the traditions, CJ.
You
gotta keep the traditions alive.
I mean, just like, I was just disturbed, I guess, because first of all, I shouldn't even say Indian. They're Native Americans. Okay. So there's that. There's that programming that just came out of my mouth, huh? Like, right. We're not even supposed to use that anymore. So they're selling Native American figurines right next to pilgrims, and dear God, they just have to stop. So I'm gonna go take a picture next week when I go over there again. I'm gonna send it to y'all. Y'all have to see this. This shit is ridiculous. Maybe I'll post it on our podcast thing too. Anyway, before I get too into all of that, let's do what I said I was gonna do. 2-sentence horror stories.
The creepy 2-sentence horror stories. You got to give me a little bit more info on this shit.
I don't know.
Because I never heard of it.
You've never heard of it? There's one-liners too, but those are too short. So that's why I like doing the 2-sentence ones, because it's like the setup and then the punchline. If you do 2 sentences, It's really cool. Like here's an example for the first one. Okay. The first, they're called the shortest horror story ever. There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone. Right.
Okay, that's pretty fucked up.
That's cute. Yeah. That's cute. Like, if you like, what would you do though? Really, if you woke up and you're just like scrolling through your fucking phone and you find a picture of yourself fucking sleeping, like from above.
Move. The fuck you do? You move.
Also,
you figure that shit out.
You wouldn't want to find out what the fuck that was about?
No, find out for what? I'm trying to save my motherfucking life. Find out? No, I can find a new place to live.
Just like
I'm gonna find.
Just it's a lot. Like, just to like comprehend that. If you were just like, and how long would it take for you to find that picture? Like, how many times do you actually take photos and like go back and look at them? Not that often.
It would be. To post. You know what it would happen? You would be taking a picture of something else, and then you would go, and then you would see that picture, like, behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you're going, like, oh, let me take this picture real quick. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go text it to somebody, and then you pull up your images, and you're like,
what the fuck is this? That's got to give you goosebumps like no other, though.
Right.
God. But that's the gist of it. So when we come back, we're going to do the rest of it real quick, okay?
Okay.
So we'll be right back.
We'll be back. And we're back.
Scary stories. God damn it.
All right.
Listen, so before I read the next one, my favorite 2-sentence story. Y'all ready for this? That doesn't sound scary at all. It should have been the unsolved mystery stuff. Holy shit. But anyway, okay, so the story is 2 sentences. So there's a man, the last man on earth is sitting in his room. Then he heard a knock on the door. That creeps me out. That doesn't creep you out?
Not really.
No! Because the setup is that he's the last man on earth. There shouldn't be a knock at the door. That means there's somebody who...
He's already in a fucked up situation being the last man on the earth. So if I'm the last man on earth and I heard a lock on the door, I would be like, okay, bring your ass up.
But don't see, I guess in my mind, I took it to another level where I was like, oh my God, whatever's outside is not human. It's whatever crushed humanity is outside right now.
Okay, yeah, I would look at it like that. But I would at least look out the peephole to see like, okay, is there hope?
What if they're looking back like they do in movies where it's just eye to eye? Or what if it has its finger ready to go and it's like this, like that? And then laser shoots out of it.
Then you just a done motherfucker. You just dead. You're gone. You're just a done motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're already the last one on earth, I feel like, you know what? I'm already in a fucked up situation. Fuck it.
That's crazy.
Come on in. Bring your ass up in here.
Oof. Oh, this one listen, this one gives me goosebumps every time.
Which one?
This one. It says, you hear your mom calling you into the kitchen. As you are heading down the stairs, you hear a whisper from the closet saying, don't go down there, honey. I heard it too. Fuck!
That shit. I don't like that shit.
That gives me goosebumps.
His mama?
The mom's in the closet and heard her own voice calling her child downstairs. Fuck you, mom. Fuck you, fake mom.
Nah.
I don't know how to feel about that one.
I don't like that one at all. That was fucked up.
That one is fucked up.
That one fucked me up.
Anytime, like, because I feel like because like that whole well, you've had that story with somebody calling your name and shit, and then I had stories of people calling my name, like that one where my brother like was in the living room and I thought he was like in the room with me and shit, like crap like that. fucking freaks me out. I can't. I just. But can you imagine, like, how would you feel if you were going downstairs and your mom is whispering from the fucking closet by the fucking, like, don't go. Like, who do you believe? Who do you go to? What if the voice in the closet was fake?
You go outside. You run your ass out the front door and you sit.
Do you say just wait till
real mom is going to come outside and be like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'll be like, okay.
Like, somebody in the closet, mama. Or the real mom's going to come out and you're going to be like, somebody in the kitchen, mama. Like... Or you have to wait and say, where did you come from, mama? What room were you in?
Why were you in the closet?
Mm-hmm. And she'd be like, what? Me? No, I wasn't in the closet. I was trying to get a hold of you. That's how you know. That's some fucked up shit. Also, that's a fucked up mom. If that's a real mom in the closet before the child was even downstairs.
The what would be fucked up is if the mom was just fucking with the kid.
Like I would.
I heard it too.
Don't go in there. Ooh, I should try it. Oh my God, I'm gonna do it.
Try it.
I'm gonna do it from another room. Holy shit, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I can't wait till Halloween.
No, it would be better is if you recorded yourself, like a recording, and play
it off of a speaker.
Yeah.
I have a Bose speaker in the other room that I can do.
Do it a few times. Just do it like a few times, random days, just to fuck with it.
Oh my God, I'm gonna do it when I'm parked outside in the parking.
Do it. You need to do it.
Oh my God, do it from the driveway. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're so evil.
Do it from the driveway, right? From like upstairs or something like that. And then coming through the garage. And she'll be like, what the fuck? Yeah. You got to do that.
Oh, totally. We're so evil. It's so rude. What are you drinking? It looks like a fucking baby bottle.
Some Modelo.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? I was like, what is that? Oh my God. Anyways, moving on. Next story. Okay. My sister says that mommy killed her. Mommy says that I don't have a sister.
That's pretty fucked up.
Like,
that's pretty fucked up.
Right. So that means that child is looking at her sister in like a whole different form. And she's trying to tell her sister that her mama's evil. I can't. That's
fucked up. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, this one's nice. Yes, I have a bunch. There's like, this one's called Spooky Visitors. The last thing I saw was my alarm clock flashing 12:07 before she pushed her long, rotting nails through my chest, her other hand muffling my screams. I sat bolt right up, relieved it was only a dream, but as I saw my alarm clock read 12:06, I heard my closet door open. Fuck that was a deja vu fucking. Is that like your fucking dream where you were held down? You got 1 minute to get the fuck out of there.
You got 1 minute to get the fuck. But with my situation, it's like some Saw shit.
It is some Saw shit. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, this one's creepy for me because I have kids. This is says I woke up to the sound of the baby monitor crackling with a voice of comforting my firstborn child. As I adjusted to a new position, my arm brushed against my wife sleeping next to me. Like, who's in the fucking room? I can't. Let me tell you what scared the shit out of me yesterday with my child. Because I had the baby monitor on, and all I see was her head in the middle of the bed and no body. And it's black and white and crackly because, it's not the best thing, to see everything.
Yeah.
So, like, I stopped dead in my tracks, like, what am I looking at right now? Right? Like, it's literally, like, the bed right here, and then, like, her head's, like, right here. And it's just her head is all I see. I was like, where's the rest of Heather? So... I was like, what the fuck? So I'm like slowly going into her room because I don't know what I'm going to find. Her ass had slid out of bed and she's just like sleeping with just her head on. And the way the camera angle was, everything else on her body didn't look like her body on the floor. It just kind of like camouflaged into
she was on her knees like.
She's on her booty just sleeping with her head resting on her bed.
Like
shit out of me. Yeah.
The senior picture.
the like I was like, Dude, I was like, what are you doing on the floor? And, you know, kids. I was like, to pick her ass up and put her back into place. That shit was not okay. I was like, bruh, don't be scaring me like that. Just, oh my God. I'm gonna do this one. I like this one too. This is okay. Um, let's see. After struggling desperately to move any part of his paralytic body, just to alert the doctors that he was conscious before they made the first incision, he was relieved to see that one of the nurses had noticed his pupils dilating from the bright light. She leaned in close and, in a whisper that tickled his ear, said, "You think we don't know you're awake?"
Fuck that. That is terrible. That is so
dude. And you know what's
up.
scary is I've heard horror stories like that in real life, like that one black lady who was like they were talking shit about her and her body while they were doing surgery on
they were
her,
doing
and
like plastic surgery.
yeah, she was conscious and she heard everything, like everything that they were saying about her. Scary shit. Like,
did you hear the one about the guy who left his body while he was getting surgery?
Oh my God, yeah. There's so many stories like that.
He watched the surgery from above.
There's different cases about that where people say that they astro fucking projected out of their body to like see what was going on. There's one where they were like, yeah, I was like flying around the hospital and came back when they were done, when they woke me up. Like, yeah. It's like, wait, you just like took your ass around the hospital to go check out whatever it was. That's not a place I want to astro project, number one, because there are other dead entities there. I'm not playing with you. Not playing with you. I ain't trying to cut my cord.
I was just looking to see what they was making in the cafeteria looking at.
I just want to make sure when I wake up, they have food for me. Now, I don't like that red Jello. I like that green Jello. Tastes like lime.
You know, if I'm going to eat Jello, that is the one I like.
Right? Lime is the one. Because anything red tastes like cough syrup to me.
Tastes like red. It tastes red.
Mm-hmm. And
that red has a taste. The green one, it doesn't taste that bad.
I just like...
No, but seriously, there was the one guy. He was this doctor. I guess he's known for pointing with his elbows. Because I guess to keep his hands more sanitary.
Oh, okay.
Keeps it close to him. Gotcha. So he'll point and he has to reach for something. He'll do it with his elbows. So this guy who was under surgery, and you know, his eyes were closed, couldn't see this man. He's above, like watching the surgery from above. And he was like, yeah, I was trying to figure out why the doctor was quacking like a duck. I guess he was telling one of the nurses. When he woke up, like, it looked like he was like quacking like a duck. And the nurse was like, how do you know he was doing that? Because he like points with his elbows and he's always like,
oh my God, that's so weird.
Really weird, right?
I'm okay without that. I don't want to, there's no reason for me to astral project. I think I've accidentally done it once. I still don't know if it was a dream or if I actually did it. One time
one time what happened?
I woke up and the ceiling was in front of my face. And then I like,
fuck.
Like my own ceiling. My own ceiling was like right here.
Do you got the popcorn kind, or did you have like the new modern smooth ceiling?
It was the oaky kind. The oaky kind, where you don't know what year it was built because it was off base.
Yeah. Gotcha. I know exactly what ceiling you're talking about.
It's not popcorn, but it's not smooth either.
It's not smooth either. It's like great. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm like it's really weird. It's real. I can't with these. But what were you gonna say? What else? He done forgot.
I done forgot. Sorry, it'll come back.
It's okay. We only have a couple more minutes, so we're just gonna do a couple more of these. Let's see. Oh, I like this one. This one's kind of weird too. Afterlife horrors is what it's called. My daughter won't stop crying and screaming in the middle of the night. I visit her grave and ask her to stop, but it doesn't help. Nigga.
That shit. And you can hear that shit from your house?
Oh, bro.
That would fuck with me, man.
No, thank you. This one's a weird one. I don't understand it quite. Maybe you can tell me what it's about. It says, I wake up and everything feels wrong. It's too quiet outside. I look out the window and see everybody standing still looking at my house. How creepy would that be? I just don't understand the story.
Me neither.
What's the fucking American Horror?
Wait. I'm trying to wrap my mind around this. So everybody's outside stopping, staring at your house.
Right. Like, why are you staring at my house, though?
Maybe that's the point of the story, is to get you thinking.
It's too quiet outside. Everything feels wrong. Do you think that maybe the house is on fire and they don't know they're dead yet? And that's why everybody's standing outside looking in?
Or they see this person who's not supposed to be there, supposed to be dead.
Looking like, back at them.
Yeah. Like, what
fucking,
the fuck
you're the haunted one. Like,
kind of like, what's it called? What movie was that? It was like that. It was based on
The Others.
The Others.
Mm-hmm. It's one of my favorite ones. Yep. That shit was crazy when she went around closing the curtains and I didn't realize. Yeah. I was like, oh shit. I can't. I need to rewatch. Oh, that feels like something I should watch tonight while baking.
Yeah, I need to rewatch The Others.
Let's do like one more. Oh, let's do two more. Sorry. I was like, oh. Okay. The doctors told the amputee he might experience a phantom limb from time to time. Nobody prepared him from the moments, though, when he felt cold fingers brush across his phantom hand.
That's fucked up.
Because that means that that means your vessel that's gone can feel other people that are gone, right? How crazy. Can you imagine if you had to live like that? So if you lose a limb that you actually had, because it's dead, that part of you is dead, it can feel other dead things.
Fuck that shit, man.
And somebody like fucking grab you and shit. Fuck that shit. Oh my God. I'd be like, no, kicking something I can't kick. Jesus.
No. Can I whoop somebody's ass that I can't see neither?
You know what I'm saying? Okay, like, the last one. Last one. He said, who the fuck? Okay, last one, because a lot of people work at night and this would have been like, hell no for me. Working the night shift alone tonight. There's a face in the cellar staring at the security camera. Nigga. Have you seen that black security guard's video from back like a few years ago where he like stands straight up because he sees something cross in front of him and they actually caught it on camera as well?
No.
It's a shadow. Like, security cameras are like the creepiest to me because it catches things that people, you know, we don't see or people don't, you know. There was one at the hotel, this guy, like somebody had reported screaming coming from a room. And one of the security guys went in there to go check. It was supposed to be an empty room. Nobody was supposed to be in it. So the fact that they were screaming coming from there, they thought that somebody had broken in and was doing something crazy in there, right? So they send a security guy in there. He's like, it's locked. So he goes, I guess uses a master key or whatever, and opens it. The screaming stops. He goes in and runs out because all of the furniture is upside down. And right before he comes out, they see a black shadow leave the room. You're welcome, D. I know you work in hotels.
Let me tell you what the fuck just happened last week. Yeah. Thank God it wasn't me. If you work in hotels, they have it's called due outs. So due outs are rooms that are due to check out that day. Sometimes the people don't come to the front desk to check out, they just leave. Right. So sometimes you're like, well, shit, we don't know if they're in there or not. So you have to go check it. So we send people to go up and check it. Send somebody to go in the suite. Now, this is one of the larger suites that we have. Right. When you walk in, it's a hallway that goes straight down into where the kitchen area is. And then it cuts to the right. There's a living room. And then it comes back this way. There's where the master bedroom is, right? So you got to walk all the way around to get to the bedroom to see if there's somebody in the bed or whatever. Because usually if they don't check out, if they're like just passed out asleep, that's where they are, right? We have one employee. He walks in. And when he went around the corner, as he cuts the corner, he saw something go into the room. And he was like, hello, excuse me, hello, can't be here. Goes in there, walks around, looks in the bathroom. There's nobody in that fucking room.
Hell no.
Nobody, right? So comes back down. He's like, I could have swore I saw somebody in there, but maybe I'm just tripping. Yes. The next person goes in there. Because they're like, well, they had to send somebody else. Okay, go back and recheck again. Check to see if there's no luggage in the closet or something. Go back up. Same shit. Like, no, there's somebody in here, but there's nobody in there. But this particular person stated that they felt a touch on them. Like they felt somebody touched them. Yeah.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Crazy.
I'm good.
Too Gucci. Gucci.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh my God. That's just last week.
Last week.
It's about to be, it's a double full moon. It's a blue moon this month. Y'all be careful out there around people and shit.
And retrograde too.
Mm-hmm. Gatorade. Yep. Sorry. I heard somebody's boyfriend say that one time. Isn't it like Jupiter and retrograde or Gatorade or something? She was telling me about it. It just made me laugh so much. I was like, first of all, it's Mercury and it's not Gatorade. Like, I can't. Anyway, it's a good time to cleanse your crystals for certain things too, or wish things away or new beginnings and all of that. So you should check out the fucking Witch's Almanac and do all of that. There's actually a Witch's Almanac. I don't know if you know, but it exists. It's different from the other almanacs a little bit. Anyway, if you have enjoyed our spooktacular episode thus far, make sure you tune into all of our other ones that are coming through. Make sure you subscribe to your favorite podcast platform. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you like and comment below and hit that notification bell so you get all of our episodes. Mondays is the news angle. Thursdays is the Triangl, and Friday is everybody's favorite, the sex angle. The sex angle is doing great. I need to do the commercials on the sex angle because I need people to listen to all of our other shit too.
Right.
They really loving on that.
Nasty motherfuckers.
They'd be asking all the questions. We got some good ones today. Anyways, on that note, we're gonna go stay woke, stay blessed, stay logical and safe. If you're black, stay black and blackity black, black, black. And if you're not, support POC and Allies Unite. We'll catch you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.